All righty. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whichever it happens to be in your part of the world. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David? Bassman? All righty. Today we are getting back onto the Mustang, and as we discussed yesterday, we're going to have a bit of a look-see at the viabilities of painting these stripes rather than decaling them. Now, theoretically, it shouldn't be that bad or that hard. But last time, well, that did you? Oh, sure, I saw it. No. Of course, I wasn't on yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before we were discussing this. Anyway, yeah, I had get this. I couldn't because when I go into the studio, it gives you test your microphone. Wasn't responding. Yeah, I'd forgotten to switch them off. Nice one, big boy. Anyway, yeah, Bullet of a duck, The hip is what we bald men call fantastic. And yeah, yes, and the swimming's coming along heaps well. The well, that's helping facilitate that, obviously. The thing is that I'll just bring you around, guys. Now, at the moment, I've still got the brushing booth out, and of course, if we pull this off, we are going to want to do some air blushing. Now, some parts of this don't necessarily look right. What I might do, should I just start from scratch? Answer probably yes, really, because I wasn't happy with this lot the first time. Ooh, that's some gnarly rain coming down. Dear God. Very gnarly rain. Now, very carefully. Now, I think the big trick here will ultimately be, yeah, it's coffee time for sure. I've already had a coffee. That is my first port of call of the day. Actually, no, I lie. My first port of call is the bathroom. We'll leave that discussion there. You don't need the play-by-play. Actually, well, I think too as well. Oh fuck yeah. I might just pop this away. This is the 109 canopy that I use for masking. Oh, while I'm at it, the P47 one I use for masking. Bloody handy, those things, I tell you. Ooh, nasty. Oh, hey, Jeff, how you doing? Hospital, that's not good, mate. Pass on my regards. I don't know her personally, obviously, but yeah, that's not good, mate. That's she has my sympathy. This is about all I can do. That's nasty shit. Nobody needs them apples. Oh, I've got an acupuncture today. I've got a tight muscle in this upper arm here, and it's still giving me a bit of jip. Get her onto it. Now, All right. Now, as with so many of these things, the key is going to be, I guess, establishing the up, the top, and the bottom. Now, a question I have is, because I look at this line here, I should probably give you a bit of a zoom in, just for, here we go. Now, even more than that. All right, here we go. Right, now, so we're looking that, once I establish that baseline there, and that top line there, the fact that that's the thin line matters less. That gives us a point of reference. That's the theory. Now, over this end, what I'd need to do, I reckon, is just create a right angle and then fit, or even just, yeah, and then ultimately do that little curve by brush, hand brush that is. Jolly good. Das Boot. Ooh. You know, I've got to see that. I'm told it's a really oh, nice one, Jeff. What you been working on? Now, so things I need to consider. Because one thing I am curious about is, okay, if you look at that as the, bottom of the undercarriage, is that the same width all the way across? It needs to be even, yes, but I'm unsure as to whether that therefore necessitates, yeah. Now, I guess something we can do to quantify all of this is zoom out, use these as a point of reference. Now, are they the same width as Bahnhof? I'll have to be perfectly honest. Mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Aber not quite sure what Bahnhof literally translates as. Now, so at one end we have almost 7. Thank you very little. Yes, I thought. Yeah. Right. So there's an important thing to factor in. It's narrower at one end and almost 3 mil thicker at the other end. So it does go upwards to maintain that line. This is important. Now, what about this one? Which goes on the other end. You can't quite see that. I should possibly. Actually, yeah. Now, what I've got here, should I zoom in here with me? Yeah, why not? Don't know if you saw it very well before. Now, if we go, aha, Yep. Right. So if we go from this starting point here, we're going to use the 70. It's oh no, might have just been the hill. It was all at a dodgy angle. So that looks alrighty. Slide it down to here. No, it's an even line. Good stuff, that. That's going to make it far easier. All right. I was getting a bit excited. Now let's have a look at these ones up here. That would be the back ones. They start at, are they the same sort of width? No, but that's not surprising. But it would be in line. Okay. Right. Oh, hey, Ethel, how you doing? I haven't seen that video yet, Jeff. I will have to get onto it. Now, I guess our first thing to do. Now, the other thing I need to quantify is how wide, therefore, is this gap? 1 mil. All right. So what I need to really measure out, I'm going to take your suggestion, David, and actually get a pencil onto this. Is our point up, and then 1 mil, and then a very, very, very thin line. If I put it to the ruler, we're talking like, Jesus. I don't have that kind of. It's about a fraction of a mil. So we're just going to have to approximate that, I would suggest. Excuse me a moment. Right, I'm back. Now, pencil. I'll get these out of the way. Actually, no, I won't just yet. Let's get a good solid fig on what we're looking at here. So we're going 8. 8 and then 1. All right. Should I write that down, or do I think I've got the intellectual capacity to remember it? I'll play the dangerous game. I'll see if I can remember it. Or haul. Oh, Bassman. I've got a song for you from Family Guy. I can't believe I forgot this one. This one's one of my faves because it's Peter Griffin being Peter Griffin. It's let me just give me a moment while I'm measuring it. Once I finish measuring up. Right. So conveniently, it would appear there's a point to which I'm overthinking this. I'm unhappy for that fact because that could make it very simple. That line, but well, no, hang on. That goes up. Whereas I do not want to go up. Right. That's my starting point right there. Now, however, I need to keep that straight. That curve, well, there's an actual fold in the hull, and that's not straight in terms of convenient little 8mm here. I thought, oh, I'll just follow it across, but it's actually up here. It's almost a full centimetre. So now that I've gotten that one done, yeah, for you, best man, here we go. There once were two cowboys out on a dusty trail, and they discovered you could sleep with another male. Now they're having butt sex. Cowboy butt sex. Sodomy. 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 Yeah. He trots that one out when it's a scene where he and the kids are out at the camping. He's got the acoustic out as one does. And now get see, Bassman would disagree. Although country and western is not my style generally. All right. That might even be a little too thin, believe it or not. There we go. That is the diameter we seek. Now, so first let's find the start of it. There's the first big trick. Storms, ooh. If we just got hit with a bit of rain pretty heavily just then, but it's stopped now. It's pretty sure sharp and shiny. Well, not shiny, you know what I'm saying. Let's see if I can find this by fingernail. Ah, what's this? No. Oh, let's play hide and seek. I hate that shit. Come on. Come on. You have one job, tape. Not feeling it. Let's try the other way. This game really ends. Hello. Yeah, this is going to end in tears, I can tell. Okay, let's. It is. Look, I think we can all agree finding starting points on tapes can be a pain in the ass. And I can confirm. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Goggles. here somewhere. Yeah. Nope. Okay, do I need to get the scalpel out to get this thing started? It's just I don't want to waste tape because I haven't been able to track down any of my favourite ultra thins online, which is very unfortunate. I'm still not seeing it. Shit. All right. The tape demon wins. I'll get the scalpel out on it. Unless by some miracle. No. Oh my lord. Yeah. And breathe. Excuse me. Now. So we're going from here. Cross to there. Up a bit, actually. Oh, you bitch of a thing. Of course. Why would you stay in place? Hey, yo. Now, let's stay cool. Not helping my cause. And breathe. That's gotten twisted, I think. Twisted. Don't know if you guys remember that dance track. There we go. But don't. Oh no, we're good. Oh, bitch. I think what I need to do. Look, let's face it, that bit of tape, as soon as it came off, was starting to give me the no joy approach. So we're gonna piss that one off, just because otherwise I can see it's going to all end in my frustration, and I don't wish to be frustrated. That's just no. We're gonna put some scissors here now. And we'll try that again. All right. Let's try that again. What I need, there's many things I need. We'll leave that discussion there. Is something to hold that there for me whilst I tape up, because I'm getting sick of it rolling, and it's going to be a whole lot easier All right. Conveniently, from this angle as well, I can actually see the line I should be trying to maintain. All right. How can I do this, chaps and ladies? Is that a bit too obvious? The angle's not ideal, but perhaps if I... Alrighty. What's... Okay. Worry about that later. Now... Well, that's helpful. Wait a minute. You know what? Right about now, I'm going to go and suggest that I have the brain of a duck. I've forgotten something, a very useful tool I have. Give me a moment, guys. Just need to go to a cupboard. And with a bit of luck, this will work for us. We'll see how this rolls. While I'm here, need to swap this off. Now, cut it. Aha. Now, might not be quite the GO. We'll see. We'll see. But it might be just the ticket. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, first, get these out of the way. Oh, grumble, grumble, grumble. Now, let's see if this will help us a bit. You would think it would. It's actually meant for aircraft, and I haven't finished assembling it properly, but it is a useful bit of kit on occasion. Now, how can I do this? Stability would be good. Oh, that's nice. If I can get it hold there. Yeah, you see, that's what I've got to be a little aware of. I need to get that. Oh, that's going to be good. Okay, we can do this. Now then. Yeah, that's good. Good stability and gives access to good angles. That's actually the other side. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, it's going to be the same shit. That's the theory. Now I've gone and misplaced that bloody starting point I found. Shit. Gotcha. Now, thinking about it, I'm going to measure it out. I'm going to apply it once I've trimmed. Where's those scissors gone? Oh, for God's sake, big boy, where you put them? Dearie me. Dearly. Ah, scissors. Now. Okay. A little bit further on that one. Let's see how that line looks to me. It needs to be a little higher too. It's okay. Let's start there. Although it's heading the right way. Anyway, just a shade higher up, I think, on that angle. Yeah, that's good. Now, I would say, yeah, boom. That we're not going to be brushing today, but if we can get this masked up, there will be much rejoicing. Because this is going to be a bit of tricksy masking. And there's going to be a lot to it. So, yeah, and I'm okay with that. Now, depending on, where did I lose? I've lost the bloody, oh, no, there we are. Depending on how long this does take, and I might be pleasantly surprised, but we might get on to masking the nameplate for the Warspite, depending on how we're doing today. We'll see how we roll. Now, next. Right, now I want to be doing the other side there. Now, here's a question. That top line. Which ends at the rims, unlike these bottom ones. Right. Rubbing. There's also a very thin line that goes along there. Okay. I'm on the program. Wow. There's a lot to this, guys. Kind of dig that fact, but you know. you little. There you go. Now. There we go, I think. Give me a moment, guys. Yep. It's slowly coming together. Let me just check something else. Yeah, nice. Yes, I have got that correct, because that will line up neatly with that. There's a little spot across there we got to do as well. As well as a bit here at the back. You can't quite see where I was pointing then. There's a little bit here at the back we've got to do as well. Unsurprising that, I'm sure you'll agree. Then there's a little bit at the front. Now, do I get that all the way across on that side? No. No, no, no. Oh, hey, Carlos, how you doing? Now, boom, winning. Okay. Now, our next bit should be a bit easier. As far as, I've already got some on there. Tape that is here. Give me a moment, see if it's the right spot. Yeah, it is. So, oh well, I'll leave that there then. Or is it just my imagination? Nope, I've masked that up. I'll leave that there. Don't do it on the other side. No, I'll leave that there. That's the right spot. Jolly good. In which case, I shall now. A little bit of masking there that we need to do. Oh, hey Gary, how you doing? Yeah, scissors. While I'm doing this front part, I might as well do the other one. Yep, all the way through. There we go. Right there. Other side. Then I might as well do the other rear portion there. And then we need to look at Might as well establish that next line there. Now, so we need to go and get that out of the way for the time being. Well, here it comes again. The rain, that is. Do I need to go a bit longer? Yeah, probably. Oh, what are you building at the moment, man? I'm just getting a bit excited about masking this up because I would prefer to paint it than use decals. There we go. Now, I seem to recall looking at the decals, the gap between sorry, gotcha. I'm not sure if that was a truck or thunder. It actually made I felt a vibration in my feet. So it could have been either. Who knows? We get some pretty big trucks going past in this neck of the woods, though. Oh, hey, Big Racer, how you doing? Boom. All right. All right. Yeah. Now, okay, let's have a look at these decals and trot out a ruler again. No, it was that the gap was 1 mil, but the line above was incredibly thin. All right. That's going to be a bit tricksy. But that's okay. We'll work with Trixie. Yes, we will. Now, I'll tell you the front end's going to be a bit of, going to be very tricksy. Now, 1 mil. Delay. Will take us to 3 sort of. Yeah, like it just under the straight line. Alrighty. So, all right, let's do this. I'm thinking, what size? I'm just trying to work out what size tape I think I'm best served using. The clear tape will be way too thick. Probably. Let's have a goosey gander at our tape options, boys and girls. In fact, I think I found the ideal one. Glad you like it, man. That yellow is a Australian National Rail yellow. I went through various options on, or canvassed various options on the yellows, and that was the one I settled on. I liked it. Coffee. Now, let us. I don't know. Here's the starting. Oh my! I can actually see the stuff. That's one thing you got to say for bigger tapes. Often you can actually see them if you're lucky. The starting point, that is. Now, there we go. There's our length. I should have put that hole back on its little sticky point. Yes, I should have. Give me a moment. And got the ruler out of the way. What I did was I used grey primer, and then I gave it a aluminium undercoat. I like to give me a moment, I'll just pop this up here so I can get a few things adjusted. I like to give aircraft and cars an aluminium undercoat because I figure, well, that's what's actually going to be under them, aluminium, or it's something shiny. When I do give me a moment while I line that up. Moved. Come here, you. When I do the oops. Give me a moment. A little higher. Let me just check my line, guys. There we go. All right. When I do the Warspite, because it's a ship, and of course made of heavy iron or heavy steel or whatever the fuck it's made out of, heavy stuff. I'll give that a Kark black undercoat for the cast iron sort of a look. I do that with, and I've got a tank I am working on. It's well back in my back burner category. And I'll be doing the same with that. Yeah, I think I got away with that one because I did the aluminium undercoat, if you follow me, which gave it the backing. If you follow, if you see where I'm coming from, the original surfacer would have given the backing for the aluminium. The aluminium's given the the shine that you get from the metal, and then I just put the yellow on top. I'll tell you a colour I find actually trickier in many ways, white. The first time I tried white was just like an absolute, oh man, what the hell goes on with this? But yeah, there we have it. Now, I don't reckon this tape's taken me too far off of our next line. And I may end up using this to define. There we go. Nice. All right. Yeah, I can see I'm probably going to use this to be defining the, need to do much the same at the back there as well. Right, yeah. We can use this on large parts of the rest. Fortunately, there's an abundance of it. Now, if you get this masked up, I'm rather looking forward to giving it the stripes tomorrow, I'd say would be the time. Because by the time I've gotten this done, I'll have been on for quite a while and be moving into that part of the day where I need to get shit done. Nice. Happy with that? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I. Ooh. Now, that last little bit at the back. We're making good progress here, actually, guys. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, there's a couple of spots, or a spot at the front I will do after I've done this back bit. Coming along, guys. Boom. All right. Now, what I need to define. Right. All righty. So, I can actually get a fairly chunky bit of tape for this. I probably, actually, I will on this occasion get a moderately. I'll get some clear tape going on this one. Although what I will do is straighten up the edges. That's one thing about this tape. It gives you serrated edges, which is a bit of a pain in the ass at times. But I now need to mask off. Come here. Now give me a quick check on something. And likewise on the other side. It's quite the saga, but I don't mind. I mean, now that I can start to see where things are, how it's rolling, and that it's coming together, I'm feeling quite chipper about it, in fact. Next. There we go. Excellent. All right. Now, the hubcaps do not get any paint on them. This is, now. This bit of masking tape can come off. I'm not sure if it's correct. I did put it on, obviously, but that was from when I also went, nah, not doing this. So I'm not entirely sure let's get off of there. I ask you. Not entirely sure that's correct. Or at least not correct as I'm in the... No, it's on my bloody finger. I ask you. Sure. Now, mouthful of coffee. Okay. All right. So, what can we get as a point of reference? Ha! I see, said the blind man. The rear light. Now, I'll have to probably trust my judgment. But that clearly lines up with that. Comes across and then down. Alrighty. And it goes. Let me just check one other detail here. Right, of course. That makes perfect sense. Let's do this. Now, and yeah, I will use or continue to use this one. All right. Now, the line starts, I'll give you a zoom in so you can see why I'm coming from directly above that light slash reflector, whatever it is. Either way, that's my point of reference. So, if I get this nice and straight. There's a bit there, we go. Not quite there. Right. Actually, what I can do as well, as I can see with the top of that is, I can use that as a point of reference to make my line across. Aha, up here for thinking. Delay. Yep. Come here. Now, give me a moment. Nice. It's come to the party. Give me a moment. There's a small little bit I've got to... Can I just... tweezers. Small adjustment. Come here. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Wrong. That. Well, that's okay. What we'll do, rather than disrupt that lower line, I need to tidy up that upper line a bit. And then it's going to be another... That's too high. I'm just seeing something here, and that's way too high. What is it? Oh no. I see how this rolls. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. We can go, but we should still be perhaps a little lower. Come on, off you come. If that's there. Pop it there. It was less than ideal. Right, there we go. Now we've got that in place. Right, I see where I was going wrong. Okay, that's all good in the hood. Oh, here we go. I have had that suggested, and also with similarly with white, I'd heard. I seem to recall that pink under is a good outcome, a good option to pursue. Now, in this instance, come here. I might get a fresh piece of tape actually. Come here. Or not, no, just wanted to get it from saying, come here. Never mind. No. There we go. Oh, you up there. It's not going to sit there, I know that. But we'll see how we go. Bam! Other side. Deary me. Deary me. She loved it. Now, after this one, I'm inclined to think that lining up the sorting out the front end would be a good idea. Just because that's going to be kind of fiddly, as if the rest hasn't been, but we'll leave that discussion there. All right. Now, let us come here. Let's see if I can get that to stay in its place for a bit. All righty. Slowly but surely. Next, what I can also do, let's say, let's take that a little higher. Yeah. Just give me a moment. I need to correct something here, which means I'll need. Oh. Hang on. Which means I may need to do another one there, but that's okay. Now first, let's get this back on. Then that's right. There. Right. You now need a little bit more there, which probably means I need to bring that up a little too. We'll see. Now, dearie me. I suppose if you're going to go for this sort of masking, one must anticipate having to do rather a lot of it. I'll be here for a while, more's the point. Yeah, just a shade. Give us a moment, guys. I need to put another bit across there, just a little bit higher, I think. Or do I? No. I think, of course, that's what happens there. I know. And I can tidy this up a bit more at that end. There we go. Boom. Next. Next. Which one do I want to do? I was going to do the front end, wasn't I? Right. So oops. If you want to mooing and ahhing about, quite a few things. Now, not the least of which, oh yeah. What I'm looking at is the way this line interacts with the front end. Because, of course, when I mask off certain areas there, they've all got to correlate. Now, when I do that, then up there, right, and into, wow, okay, so the bottom part, I think I might be better served doing defining the top line first. Now, now this rear bit's a wee bit nasty, in as much as it actually goes from thinner to thicker. So that's going to be very tricksy. Righty, I got it. Here's how we're going to do this. I think. The thinner to thicker. Yep, got it. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I think. Yeah. Now, in which case, tell you, is there actually a gap there? No. Hey, yo, what I'm going to need to do here, this is going to be extra fiddly because of that thinner to thicker fact. All right. Tell you guys. There's one there, and then across. Ah, dear, oh dear. But then we're on the easy run, I think. Sorta. Maybe. Oh. I lost my starting spot again. Answer yes. Pisser. Gotcha. Gotcha. Next. And this time, a slight angle. Create that. And then across the top. Oops, one of those bits of tape is not correct. It must be. Let's see what I've done. So we're going to get this one. Peel that back. Oh. You see, now this is also the curse of small tapes. The handy as for this sort of stuff, if you want to go down this path. This little rabbit foreign. Now, stay there. Gotcha. And this one goes. That's better. Not quite. Yeah, that is better. Now we just need the one at the top. And that will be our defining line at the top, which will make a lot of stuff easier, theoretically. Yeah. Alrighty. Where's our white tape? Because that will be good for defining. It's easier to use than thick tapes. That's my theory. So we'll see how we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Hand paint. Well, because getting an exact straight line on this is going to be, would require masking anyway. So what I can do, excuse me, I'll just get this last bit right, is there we go. Wait, bitch. I'll get off of there, damn you. Son of a... Is mask up anyway, and then airbrush. Right. Now, I'm going to get a little bit more serious with the length of tape, because that's going to define our top line. That's my theory. See, the thing with hand brushing, I find, is that ultimately, whilst it gives a lot of freedom for detailing, which is what when I hand, maybe I should have thought about this a bit more. When I do hand brush is for detailing and let me just have a quick gander at something. Yeah, that will do nicely as the top line, I think. Yeah, good. Happy with that. Yeah, I use hand brushing for detailing. And for canopies. Now, with the reason I do it with canopies, sorry to give you the Sermon on the Mount here, is because I think that is an area where hand brushing is definitely a better go than, because you can mask up. I wouldn't even bother with I don't even bother with masking when it comes to canopies, purely because that's right. Now, purely because when all is said and done, by the time you've done all your masking and then painted carefully, there's nothing to say those masks still won't leak. I've had that happen numerous times and it shat me to tears. These days I just paint the actual I just put them in tweezers or on the frame and just paint. It's just easier. And I think you get better results, in fact, to be honest. But when it comes to this sort of stuff, yeah, small little correction there. There we go. Now, Actually, I can be pretty happy about this because I've gotten actually most of it done. Wow. How long have we been going? Oh, an hour and a half. 8:30 now. Oh, I've lost my bloody starting spot. But the good part that I can confirm is that this is going to be painted on, not decaled on, so it's going to look good. And it will look consistent with the rest of the paint job. Which is the reason I prefer to do it this way. However time consuming it is. Oh, hello. Is that what I think it is? No. Oh, come on now, really? Well, that's starting to piss me off. Rubbing. It's here somewhere, obviously. Come on now. I don't want to have to chop the scalpel out as this. Particularly when I know that whereas I've been using it not long ago, I should be able to find the starting point quite easily. This is annoying me. Is that it? Give it a few more laps, and then, and in the truly annoying category, this is one of the last bits I'll need this for. Of course, why wouldn't you choose that moment to put your fist up my clacker? Right. All right. He clearly wants the scalpel treatment, I'm guessing. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, it heard the threat of the scalpel. Ha ha! I tell you. Oh, detailing is tedious, but yeah, hey, it's fun. Have a good dinner. What are you having? Actually, Jeff might have left by now. I don't know. But if you're still there, what are you having? I've got some leftover roast lamb. I'm going to do something with for dinners tonight. Let me just flatten it down. There we go. Oh, it's coming together, guys. Oh, it's probably a little too tight. Come on. Just need to get the light right. Do I have him? Yes. Nailed. That was a bit tricksy, but once it was there, it was all good. Now, one more. And it's the long one. Dear, oh dear. All right. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tell you. It is indeed a saga. I'm almost at the point of going, I could really do with a break from this. But I want to get it all done so I can get straight onto the brushing tomorrow. So, all right. Almost. Here. Not quite right. Come here. You have to start that one again now that it's all crunched up like that. Bloody thing. Hey. And yeah, that's where it needs to be. That's better. All right. Dearie, dearie me, kids. Yeah. Boom. All right. Wow. Okay. So Next, we front end time. So we've already got the bit up there. So we need to go an ultra thin bit there to there. We can just go straight down there. Yeah. All right. So, bearing in mind that I'm going to do some little bit of brushwork there, what I'm going to do, yeah, that'll be the way to do it. First, I'm going to go get this bit. That long. And we're going to take that. All the way up there. And do the same on the other side. Can I? Okay, very convenient that. Now, next. Go. Maybe a little high with that. That's better. Now, so that's not going to be working correctly for us. Have I moved that too tight? Hang on a moment. I need that bit more. There. There we go. That's where it needs to be. And just a touch. Create a little stripe up. There we go. That's better. Now, the next one. There. Across there. Right, so yeah. All right. Next. Yeah, I am starting to do my own head in a bit here. And on that basis, I would probably be doing myself no great disservice to take a break, given that we're pretty close to done. It won't take us long to get the rest done, and the airbrushing will definitely happen tomorrow. Let's see now. This one goes. Yeah. Might have an eye pitch. Oi, fucker. Yeah, I might be advised to just check Chilpill. And maybe. Yeah, that seals it. I've been doing this for a bit so far, and I think it's about time to take a chill. I might finish that off later today. If not, we can probably knock it off early in the stream tomorrow. It's not actually that much. It's just that I think I'm a bit frazzled and got a lot done though. And I got to admit, I am pretty happy about the idea of painting on the stripes rather than decaling them. I think it will give a nicer look. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. The masking has been quite the saga. Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with the results. Thank you. Thanks, David. I will indeed have a great day, and I hope you have a good day as well, mate. But yeah, like I said, I think if I don't get it done today, I can knock off the masking tomorrow. We can get the airbrushing done. Yeah. But a lot of it's already done, as you saw. Like I said, I think it's just I'm a wee bit from it all now. Time to take a chill pill. All right. Again, thank you for watching. First time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. What can I tell you? Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. Again, we come to those words of follow, like, or subscribe. Whenever you're ready, kids. Press that button. Push it. All right. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll be back. As I said, I'll be probably completing the masking and definitely airbrushing the hull then, and there will be much rejoicing. Alrighty, all that's really left for me to do is to say that I will be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. You're welcome, David. My pleasure. and I will catch you good people tomorrow. See yous.